Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Arthur, you shush. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you are new and this is the first video that you're seeing, then hi, my name is Hannah and I film videos every week on a Sunday relating to homemaking, traditional homemaking lifestyle, housewife and simple living in our 1930s beautiful home. This video is such a special video because this weekend I'm actually filming this. George and I have been in our home for 1 whole year. My previous video, which was my May monthly reset, I did mention that we had been here, we will have been here for a year, and we have. This weekend we have been here for 1 year, and I wanted to do a house tour 1 year on, and I might do these videos if we've had some changes once a year. I think it'd be quite nice to see, so home updates or anything like that. Some of the home hasn't changed, there are parts that haven't changed that look quite similar to my first house tour, but there are places that have changed dramatically and they look amazing. The garden is probably the biggest transformation, and the reading room, but there are little bits and bobs here and there that have changed. I've watched my first house tour this morning to see what it was like before and what it's like now, and how much work we've actually done in a whole year. It's just amazing, it's so good. George and I, and of course Arthie, we are so settled in our home. We love it so much. We feel so completely blessed for what we have. Like I mentioned in that video, this house was, I would 100% gifted to us by God, and you know, he directed us to this house after all the other houses that we had that we got bamboozled on or we got let down on. This one really did come through for us, and it is really just perfect, and we are so happy. We feel so blessed, so grateful, and so lucky. And yeah, with that being said, I'm going to start the home tour 1 year on and talk to you bits and bobs about each room, what we've done to it, if we have done anything to it, and if we are going to be planning anything else in the future for our house, I will update you on the end. But let's get on with the house tour 1 year on, and we're going to start with outside. So as we step outside into where the back door is here, I have got 2 beautiful hostas just here, but my uncle sorted and tidied and fixed our manger, and we have all of our strawberries in here. They're going to look, well, they're going to be just so amazing. But as you step out the back door, you step out and you can help yourself to some strawberries. Oh, excuse the wind. We then have this hay rack here, which will be filled with flowers very soon. So I'm going to put some flowers in here. We've moved the bench to here, and I've got a little sign that says welcome there. We've got the herb station just here, and as we pan round, all of this has changed up here. There's been massive changes here. I've got roses, I've got my fruit corner, so we have 2 blueberry plants and a raspberry plant now, so this is all changed. So this looks incredible. In this corner here, we're going to have a lovely outdoor seating area. I've seen one at our local garden centre that I really love, but what will be. If there's a better one ahead, we will get that one, but this is what this area is going to be. And then we've got this area here. This used to have, the washing line was just here and it went all the way over there, but we've completely changed it. We now have our very own wood shed here. We've got a little water butt here and our wood shed that George and my uncle built together, and it's just incredible. Stores all our wood. and then the water butt here, which was all built as well. And then we have our raised beds. I love our raised beds so much. We also moved the bird bath, which was a big job in itself, so we moved that. But the raised beds, you've seen videos before of me of us doing the raised beds and putting them up, but the produce is growing so well. I'm so happy. We've got all different types of vegetables in here and it looks fantastic. And then Arthie has his little cat run. So there's Arthie's little cat run. Before, in the previous house tour, this part was all empty, but now he has his little cat run. We have our shed. I've still got my 2 greenhouses just here. Well, I've got 2. I didn't have 2 in the previous house tour, we just had 1. But the garden has had the most transformation, the most updates, the most work put into it actually, and we could not be happier. Look at our potatoes. We couldn't be happier with our garden. We love it so much. We get sunlight every day. The sun with the south facing garden, and yeah, the sun comes out every day and we couldn't be happier with it. We just need a piece for in here, and yeah, that is our lovely garden. So now we're going to head back inside into the kitchen. So like in the previous video, we went straight into the downstairs toilet. Now the panel has been sorted and fixed. Arthur, be quiet. You're so cheeky. Yeah, so that's all sorted now. So that was done pretty quickly after the other video. We've now got the little towel rail just here. We've still got the mirror and the picture, and the bathroom, apart from that, hasn't really changed. That's all still stayed the same. The kitchen. So here we have our kitchen. This again hasn't really changed. I've got 2 gorgeous plants up there which I love so much. That one is doing so well. That's a cutting from this big boy here, which is so good. But aside from that, there's nothing really that has changed in the kitchen. Probably just some moving around of different items and utensils. My egg house is now there, but aside from that, nothing has really changed in here. But we didn't need to change anything. It's a perfect kitchen. We love it so much. I think the only thing we want to have done next is we want to get more of a traditional vintage tap, and that's it. That's all we want to do in the kitchen. The pantry, we've just made it our own, so I've got my little herbs there. And you know, that hasn't really changed either. We've just, you know, Arthur still has his little shelf, but it's definitely got more things on there now. Like in the first video there wasn't actually that much on here, but now it's absolutely jam-packed and I absolutely love it. It's so great. And then we're going to head on into the lounge, into the living room, Arthur. So here we have our living room. So all our pictures, everything has been put up now that we wanted to have up on the wall. So our wedding memorabilia is all up here. And yeah, other than that, the only other big change that we've had in the living room is our log burner, which I mentioned in that first house tour. The log burner was fitted quite soon after that video was filmed. We love it so much. It's been so useful in the winter. We've been so lucky to get the wood that we've been able to get, and we've been able to keep our house and ourselves warm, which is so lovely. We haven't got a new coffee table, by the way, because this had marks on it when we brought it over. We actually got this sticky stuff to put on top, which was the same colour, like wood type material, like colouring as the original. So that was so lucky and great. Piano's still there. Arthur is loving his house. Do you like your house? Arthur likes his house too. And then as we head on into the hallway, we're still, obviously, here's the front door. Now, in my first video, I mentioned that we were thinking of, at some point in the far future, of getting a new front door. That is actually happening in the latter part of this year. We are getting a new front door. It's going to be mint green composite door, because this one at winter let in so much draft. It's actually rotting slightly at the bottom, so it's letting in so much draft. It was really cold here in the winter, so we're getting a new door. So next year when I do the house tour 2 years on, we will have a new front door, so that'll be amazing. But now we're going to head on upstairs. Now we head on into the reading room, and the reading room has had such a lovely transformation. We've got this gorgeous mirror on the wall here that came from my stepdad. I actually had this other IKEA bedside table, which I've now, that's my little like bullet journal, little unit there. Everything else is here. We've got the pictures, but what else has been amazing, such a big transformation. George built me a computer for Christmas just gone, and him and my uncle set it up, put this little fold up desk here, and then we got some shelves put on here too. So the shelves, it just makes this room so cozy. The computer is amazing, so I can edit all of my YouTube videos. I just don't even need to leave this room at all now, really. It's absolutely perfect. Everything about it is perfect. It's so cozy. I've got some of my quotes from my Bible on here that really resonated with me. I've got my vision board, all my little bits and bobs, another plant, and it's just nothing more needs doing to this room. It's just perfect. And then here we have this lovely pink door curtain as well, which is so nice, and it's soundproof, which is great. But yeah, this is my another favourite room of the house, and it is just perfect, and nothing needs changing to this room at all. As we head out onto the landing, Arthur has a little box. Now this carpet is being taken up because he's had a few accidents and now he always wees on the carpet. So this part of the carpet here is being taken up in a couple of weeks' time. So this will be the original wood flooring, which will be gorgeous anyway. But then we have this mirror that I wanted to put up. So hello, I wanted this mirror up here just to be vain and make sure we look presentable when we leave the house. The bathroom hasn't had any changes since you last saw it, apart from a new shower curtain. That's the only thing that's changed in that one. But other than that, oh, and I added some fairy lights. But other than that, the bathroom has stayed exactly the same. Nothing's happened to this one, and nothing will happen because it doesn't need updating, doesn't need changing. Maybe at some point in the future we may need to get new taps for the sink and bath, but aside from that, it's perfect and we love it. So that is that. And the bedroom, now do excuse, the bed is not made because it's bedding wash day today, so I'm just about to iron the bedding, but nothing has really changed in the bedroom as such. The only thing I want to get at some point is another picture here by the same artist who took this print here. I've seen another one and I want to put it just there. So that is the only update that will happen in this room because it's just a perfect bedroom. We don't need anything else. I've just put my little salt lamp just here on my candle and that looks really sweet, but other than that, nothing has changed in here either because it really is just perfect. It's a perfect bedroom. It's so restful once the bed's made, so restful and calming, and I get such good night's sleeps here. And yeah, well, let's head back downstairs. I'm not showing you the man cave because that is George's room, and yeah, that's private for him, but we will head back downstairs to discuss any future home updates. Okay, so that was the house tour 1 year later. It's just, I feel just as blessed, if not more now than what I did when we first moved in, because we've done quite a few updates and improvements to the house and the garden particularly. But yeah, we're really happy here. Future home updates, eventually where the shed is and Arthur's little cat run, we want to have a garden room because we've got all our gym equipment in the shed just sitting there and we want to make use of it. We can't, the shed is not big enough, so we want to have like some sort of garden room where we can have keep our bikes and have our gym equipment, and also have a little area for Arthie as well. The other thing I really would like, and now I'm really putting this out to God and the universe, or God, is an outdoor infrared sauna. They're not that expensive, but I need to do more research into it and have a look into it, but that is something I would really like. But I've written it down, so who knows, it may be a few years time we might see that as an update. Now, I'm not going to do home or house tours, home updates every single year, because we might not do things every year, but if we have major home updates or home improvements or anything like that, then I will share them with you if you are interested. But other than that, George and I are very simple creature of habit. We love the simple life. Nothing really drastically needs changing to this house. It is perfect and we absolutely love it. And yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. It's probably a little bit of a shorter one for me, but I wanted to get up a house tour 1 year on video just to show the contrast and the differences between the 2 years from when we moved in to now. I will link the original house tour video below for you to have a look and just see for yourselves the differences, especially in the kitchen, in the garden and the reading room. And with that, I will see you all next Sunday for another homemaking, for another life as a housewife, life as a homemaker. Oh my gosh, I literally can't remember my title. Life as a homemaker. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and have a absolutely superb week. Remember to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you get notified of my videos. And thank you so much for all of your support. Take care. Bye.